Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the very last video I'm going to be doing on the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale 2026. And some of you are honestly probably sick of in-sale content, but I haven't even shared all of the stuff that I got in my online order. So I thought, why not put it together in a quick little video? I'll share with you guys the things that I purchased online that are still in stock. So most of what I'm talking about should be available to you. Of course, I will link everything using YouTube Shopping. You'll see it pop up at the bottom of this video here. If it's not linked there, it will be linked in the description box as well as in a pinned comment. The sale ends on August 9th, so this is a little bit last minute. If you see something, I would definitely grab it before the sale ends, but I will have new, fresh content up very soon. I'm filming an Amazon designer dupes video, Walmart fall fashion, so if you are interested in any of that, definitely be sure to subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's dive into it. First up, I wanted to mention the outfit that I have on today. So this is like a little off-the-shoulder sweater. I believe it is sold out, especially in the brown, although I love this sweater, you guys. It's from Open Edit. Such great material, and it just looks really nice on. I am gonna try to find a look for less for this piece though, because I adore it. Today I just threw it on with these jeans from Cut From The Cloth, and I love these jeans, you guys. They are so stretchy and soft. Cut From The Cloth is one of my favorite denim brands included in the anniversary sale each year, so it is no surprise that I love these. They are a wide leg style and they're kind of cropped. Although I will say if you're pretty short, they might not be as cropped on you. But what I really love about these is that they have the seam down the front of each leg. Such a cool detail, and it actually kind of elongates your legs in my opinion. And I do love the classic dark wash. These are another one that are going in and out of stock, so I will link them, but I am gonna try to find a look for less for these two. Next up, we have this jacket, and I am kind of mad at this jacket. I'm not even gonna lie, because I love the way it looks. This is from Sam Edelman. It's like a nice rich chocolate brown color. It's a beautiful like worn in looking leather. Absolutely adore every single thing about it, except I'm sure you knew that was coming. It's not perfect, unfortunately, because it has this little area here in the middle that you are supposed to be able to cinch at your waist. But once I got it in person, I realized you actually have to cinch it, I guess, like from the inside. It has these little drawstrings here, but unfortunately, I'll try to get up close so you can see, but it just like rips the lining and it prevents you from actually being able to cinch the jacket. So unfortunately, this one is going to be a return for me, but I will absolutely be on the hunt for a jacket just like this because I love the style. It just has a somewhat faulty design. Next up, we have another pair of jeans. These are from Pistola, and I actually did try these on in my Nordstrom Sale Shop With Me video. Like I said, they're a boyfriend style, so they are a little bit looser around the knee and at the ankle, and they do have a little bit of like a fold-up design. And these are a mid-rise, so they're not going to be super high-waisted, but I do still feel like they go up a good amount to make me feel comfortable. And overall, I do really like these. Not sure if I'm gonna keep them though, so you guys let me know what you think. And by the way, you guys, I think it goes without saying I am not keeping all of this. I ordered a lot of the things that I didn't see in store so that I could try them on at home, and I will assess the situation and decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to return. And you guys can help me with that. Let me know your favorite pieces in the comment section down below, and let me know the pieces you think I should return. Next up, we have such a unique piece, and this is from one of my favorite brands, Avec Les Filles. It is such a nice quality blazer. Like, this just blows my mind. It is super thick, very sturdy and structured. Like, this is gonna be a blazer you have in your wardrobe for years to come. And what drew me into this piece is actually this detachable satin scarf here. And like I said, this is completely detachable. So it has a button in the back where you can remove the scarf and just wear it as a classic blazer, which is really nice. Or you could even use this little satin scarf for any other outfits you're styling. It really is a two-in-one piece. It is a pricier piece, but I definitely think this one is worth it. You do have shoulder pads, you have the pockets, all of the classic blazer details. I just cannot say enough good things about this one. Next, we have a simple basic. This is from Vince Camuto, and it is a really nice ribbed, stretchy mock neck sweater tank top. The fit of this one is really nice. I love the material, super stretchy, and this does come in several different color options. I will say this is definitely a piece we are probably gonna see pop up at Walmart and Target, so if you'd like to wait and get it from like a more affordable retailer, I think you'll have no problem finding something like this, but I do really like this one from Vince Camuto, and it's not an insane price point. I think that is going to look so pretty paired with these brown jeans from Wit and Wisdom. All of the Wit and Wisdom jeans are very stretchy, so these are going to be like the most comfortable pair of jeans you have in your wardrobe. They actually have like an elastic band on the inside of the waist here at the top, so I love that detail. These are high-waisted. They do have functioning pockets. They're supposed to like have some sort of slimming technology at the top, which we can all appreciate, and they are a wide leg style jean, which is very, very popular this year. It's not going anywhere. Here's what the back looks like. Pretty plain, but I just love this chocolate brown color. With those jeans, I am going to throw on this Madewell sweater as well. This is such a fun piece. It is one of the things that I was most excited to grab. I just love the colors included in this sweater. It's like an electric blue, and then you do have what looks like a dark brown to me, but I feel like it could also pass as a dark gray. It's one of those that no matter what you style it with, I feel like it's gonna look okay. But I just really liked the stripe design of this sweater. It is like that really fuzzy material, like almost like a loose kind of fuzz, like a mohair. I don't know. So that could be irritating if you don't like that material. And this is $99. So do with that what you will, but I did want to try it on in person for myself. And I do really like the way I styled it, but I have found a lot of other blue and brown sweaters that I plan to share very soon. I also paired that sweater with this simple brown suede skirt. This is the specific outfit that I had in mind when I purchased that sweater. Again, I love this rich chocolate brown color, and this is a more fitted skirt. A lot of the reviews do say this runs a little bit big. I am kind of in between sizes right now when it comes to the bottoms, so I feel like I'm kind of a hard gauge, but I am wearing a size 6 in this video. And one detail about this skirt that I'm kind of unsure about are these little silver studs on the side. I do think they're cute, but I will say it kind of limits you to the accessories you can pair with this skirt, because for me, I would probably only do silver accessories because of the silver studs, or I guess you could do like a mixed metal moment with silver and gold. I don't know. I just kind of wish it didn't have the studs, but either way, I do think it's a cute skirt. Next, we have another brown piece. This is a V-neck cable knit sweater from BP. So this is going to be a really affordable option from the sale, and I love this. This is one of my favorite pieces probably. I just think it is so soft. It looks great on. It's kind of a wider V-neck, so you could almost like wear it kind of slouchy off the shoulder. This is a full-length sweater, and it comes in a few different colors that are still completely stocked. I think the brown is kind of like hit and miss, but all of the colors are beautiful in my opinion. They have a gray that would match with anything, and you just cannot go wrong with this. I think it's going to look great with jeans, even with sweatpants, with skirts. Like no matter how you style it, this is going to look so good. Alrighty, next we're going to touch on a few activewear pieces, and this next set is not a new set. You guys have seen this already in a different color because I wore this in my Nordstrom sale haul video in the light purple color. I loved it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I loved it so much that I went back and ordered it in another color. So this time I just got the classic black, and I'm telling you, if you get nothing else from the sale, you really should consider this, and it is still fully stocked in every single color. But it is such a nice set. Even if you just get the top is so soft and comfortable. It's stretchy. It's kind of like that scuba knit material or the Spanx Air Essentials material, and it does have an elastic waistband here at the bottom that is adjustable with a little bungee cord. And another thing I wanted to mention, because a few of you asked me about the lavender one, I have washed the lavender one already and it held up great. I just washed it on cold with light colors, and I did lay both pieces flat to dry, and it looks brand new. So I think it does wash really well. And here is the little matching skirt. Such a good material on this as well. It has a lot of movement on the bottom. You do have a thick elastic waistband with an adjustable drawstring, and of course you have the built-in bike shorts underneath, and you do have a little pocket on one side of the shorts, which is really convenient. But this just fits so good. Like it just holds me in really nice. I've traveled in this. Like I'm just obsessed if you can't tell, so definitely grab this one. While we're talking about Zella, I did want to mention that I picked up a new pair of the live-in leggings. These are just like your classic black leggings, but if you need a new pair, now is a great time to grab them. I love this style because they really like hold you in at your midsection, which I always appreciate. And then I also also picked up this jacket from Zella. This jacket, I feel like I see every single year. So many people rave about this piece, and it's just a simple thin puffer jacket. This for me is just going to be one of those casual running errands or taking the dogs for a walk kind of jacket. I don't think that I would wear this like with a fancier outfit, but hey, you might, and that is totally fine. I do think it looks nice enough where you could wear it out to dinner or going into work, anything like that, but it also can work for those more casual occasions too. I got it in this bone color. It's kind of like an off-white, but it does come in a classic black that is still fully stocked. And I love that this one you can cinch in at the waist here. That is just like so flattering, especially for a puffer material that is going to be a little bit more bulky. I also got this little matching set from Zella, although I do think this is kind of picked over when it comes to stock, at least in this color. This seems like it is still fully stocked, the sports bra. It's a slightly long line sports bra, nothing too crazy, but it does have like a thicker band here at the bottom. You do have removable bra pads in this one, and I love the back. It's like a little strappy design. So cute, but what I really loved about this set is, of course, the color. It is like such an electric blue, and I feel like it's one of those colors that looks good on everyone. So here are the leggings. They are really soft and stretchy. These do have a pocket on the side, actually on both sides, which is convenient, and they are just like a classic pair of leggings. So these do come in other colors, so you could get this little set in a different color that matches. You could probably find your sizes in both, but with this specific color, it might be a little bit more limited in the leggings. Okay, I think this is our last piece from Zella, and it is just a simple little top. I would say this is kind of in between a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. It's thinner than a sweatshirt, but a little bit thicker than a t-shirt. So if that is something that you might be missing in your wardrobe, then you might want to check out this top. I think this is going to be a great simple casual running errands athleisure kind of top. I just got mine in the simple black. It is long sleeves, and what I really loved about it was this ruched design that you have on both of the sides. So it's really going to like cinch you in at your waist. I think it's going to look really good when you pair it with sweatpants or leggings, anything like that. It's just going to like give your shape back, which can be lost a little bit in the fall and winter months when we're wearing baggy sweatshirts and t-shirts and things like that. And for today's video, I'm just going to throw it on with this pair of sweatpants from Varley. I have been loving the Varley pieces included in the sale this year. I've mentioned a lot of them already, but these sweatpants I didn't see in store, so I wanted to give them a try, and I'm actually really happy I did. They're such a nice quality piece, really thick material, super soft, once again kind of in that scuba knit material. They have a really thick elastic waistband here at the top. Of course, you have pockets, and you even have little faux pockets on the back of the sweatpants. And what I liked about these is the balloon detail that you have at the ankles. So they're really tight around your ankles, and then you have a lot of loose fabric on top of that. So I thought that would be very flattering, but I will say these are a little bit dramatic, so you guys will have to let me know what you think of them in the comment section down below, because I'm still kind of deciding, are they cute or are they a little bit too much? I don't know, because I don't know, that material it's a lot down there. Okay, before we move on to the rest of the clothing, I did want to mention some accessories and shoes with you guys, mostly shoes. I just have one accessory, and that is this little purse from Dolce Vita. So this is actually a crossbody bag, but it has the prettiest little fringe detail hanging at the bottom. On one side of this bag, you have the suede material, and of course the fringe is also in suede, but I was surprised to see that the other side of the bag is actually in a faux leather material, and you do have gold hardware with the clasp here and on the crossbody strap. The only thing I was surprised about with this bag is that it is a little bit smaller than I was expecting, which I actually kind of like. I was worried that this would be way too overwhelming with an outfit, but I actually don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be so cute and just the right amount of fringe and that boho feel. Sticking with the Western vibes, I will go ahead and share this pair of cowgirl boots that I got during the sale. These are from Jessica Simpson, and I freaking love these, you guys. Like, I am so obsessed with these. If you also live in the South and you're always going to country concerts, number one, follow me on Instagram, because I am always sharing country concert outfits over there. I've been to a lot of concerts this year, and I just love styling outfits for country concerts, and these are just going to give me so much inspiration for my next outfit. They're a dark brown color, and the leather part of these boots is actually like a dark dark brown like snake print or some sort of reptile. It's really pretty. And then of course you have the cognac brown suede. Of course you have a little bit of fringe, but it's not an overwhelming amount of fringe. And they also have gold and silver studs throughout the entire boot. So they are perfect. I love them. I did also purchase this pair of tall boots from Mark Fisher, and I love these, you guys. Like, they're so pretty. The toe is really pointed. The heel is really skinny, but it is a kitten heel. And they are such a nice quality suede. The only problem is that these do not fit my calves. Very sad. I do have kind of a bigger calf, so I'm gonna have to pass on these, but I still wanted to show them because if you don't have a wide calf, you have a normal little calf, then these are going to be so gorgeous on you and you need them. They are perfect. I also got these little suede flats, which I love. How cute are these? I've heard no one talking about these. They're from BCBG and you just slip them right on. So they're going to be really easy to wear. And I love the chocolate brown color with the chunky gold studs all over the flats. Like, so pretty. And they're actually at a really decent price. I think these are $49.95, I want to say. They also have like a really cushioned sole on the inside. I'm going to rapid fire through a couple pairs of shoes that I believe are sold out, but just in case they come back in stock, I will share them here. These are a really long square toe pair of boots from Steve Madden, and I really liked them because they are a more flat style. So they're going to be great for any more casual outfits, just styling with jeans or wide leg trousers, things like that. And these are in the cognac suede. And then I have this leather pair of boots from Sam Edelman. I got these in the like dark chocolate brown color, although I will say it's definitely like a warm chocolate brown leaning a little bit red. So I would keep that in mind, but these are also kind of like an elongated toe. They're almost like a rounded square or like a squared off pointed toe. I don't know, something like that. These do come in a lot of other colors, and I do think they are still available in a classic black leather and maybe the brown suede. And then these heels I actually got in two different patterns. First, we have the Zyger or zebra and tiger mixed kind of pattern, which I love. I also got this exact same pattern in the pointed toe kitten heel, so I'm gonna decide which one of those I like better. And then I also got this style in the mesh polka dot material, which is so pretty. I definitely think I would get a lot of wear out of these just being like a simple black pair of shoes. But I will say I've already seen a lot of really good looks for less for like a mesh polka dot heel. I got a few pairs of sneakers. These are from New Balance. I was so excited to get my hands on these. They're technically for men. All New Balance sneakers are unisex, but these did come in mostly men's sizing. They only started in women's at a size 8.5. I typically wear a size 8, but I did go ahead and give the 8.5 a try, and I actually think that they fit. So I think I'm gonna keep these. Let me know what you guys think. Do these make me look like I have clown feet? Then maybe I'll consider returning them, but I love the color scheme of these. They're kind of like a neutral beige, but they also have the army green in there. I love them, and you cannot go wrong with New Balance 9060s. I just talk about them all the time. They're the best shoes ever. And then I got two different color variations of the exact same shoes from a new brand to me called Rika. I've never heard of this brand. Let me know if you guys have tried anything from them down below. Maybe I'm living under a rock, but oh my gosh, they have the cutest sneakers. I'm not gonna keep both of these, so let me know your favorite in the comment section. The first is a more neutral style, so it's like a beige suede material with the cream color, and then you do have like a rose gold metallic thread, which I thought was kind of cool. These are kind of leaning into that chunky sneaker trend without being too much. So they do have a platform with tread on the bottom, but I would say they're still fairly subtle. And then these I absolutely fell in love with because of the chocolate brown color, and then it mixes in a little bit of that blush pink. Such a unique color combination. You have the suede, the mesh, you have again a chunky platform here. So I'm leaning towards keeping these. They're definitely unique, and I think I would actually get a lot of wear out of these. And then I did also get a few pairs of slippers. Once again, I'm not gonna keep all of these, so let me know your fave. The first pair is like a dark brown pair of slippers, and these are rather heavy. They are a platform slipper, so you can see they have a nice chunky platform here with this tread at the bottom. Definitely inspired by the UGG Tasman slippers for sure. But they did kind of smell very chemically when I opened them, so that's something to keep in mind. But I do love the way they look, and I love this chocolate brown espresso color. The other pair I got are from Minnetonka. These are another really affordable pair of slippers, but I will say they kind of feel a little bit cheap to me. They do do have a tread on the bottom and a little bit of a platform, so it's not like they're gonna immediately get ruined, but I think these were like $50, and they definitely just remind me of something that I could get at Walmart or Target for like $10 or $15 and have pretty similar quality. So I think I am gonna return these, although they are super cute. And then I did actually get a pair of Uggs this year. I didn't think I was going to, just looking at the preview, but then I saw this color pink in person and I fell in love with it. This is so pretty. Like, it's very bright and fun, even though it is still a baby pink. And honestly, you guys, you just cannot go wrong with Ugg slippers. I'm sure all of you already know that. You really do get what you pay for, because my Ugg slippers are the only slippers in my collection that have lasted for years and years. So I'm excited to add these in. You just have the suede on the top, and then you have the fluffy inside, which feels so good. And of course, you have a nice thick tread on the bottom of all of your Ugg slippers. All right, moving back into the clothes, this is a really nice sweater from Free People, and this one is still fully stocked. I have no idea how, especially with it being Free People. Like, I was just so surprised by that, but this is so nice. It is a full length sweater, and it's kind of in a cable knit design, kind of a chunkier sweater, but I can see myself styling this in so many different ways. I think it would look adorable tucked into like a really flowy maxi skirt with like a nice chunky belt. Even maybe that fringe bag would be gorgeous. I just got mine in the neutral cream color. And I think for today, I'm gonna throw it on with this pair of jeans from Cut From The Cloth. These are a barrel leg design, and I think they are still fully stocked, probably because some people do not like a barrel leg design, which I totally understand. But I will say this is a more subtle barrel leg. It's not gonna be super overwhelming or in your face, which I think we can all appreciate. They are high-waisted and they are a light wash, but they almost kind of have like an acid wash design to them, which I thought was kind of unique. And then here are what they look like on the back. We have another sweater from Free People. This one is a cropped style, and it's actually kind of like a cardigan. You could really wear it either way. You could wear it unbuttoned over top of like a little tank top and high-waisted jeans, or you could wear it buttoned up as a real full-on sweater. I got this one in the washed navy blue color. Navy is huge this year. This sweater is chunky, but man, it is so soft, like such a good material. And I do really like the chunky buttons on this one too. Like, this is a piece I was really considering going back and getting in another color, because I just love the way this fits and I love the feel of it too. Next, we have another navy sweater. This is an oversized sweater from BP, and I did get this in my normal size medium. It's still pretty oversized. It's a little bit longer and it is so soft and stretchy. I could have this sweater in a million colors and it would still never be enough, because I love this. It does come in several colors. Many of them are still fully stocked, including this navy blue color. And like I said, navy blue is huge, so I know you're gonna have no problem styling this one. It would look great with leggings or a more wide leg pair of jeans, belted over top of a dress, like really anything. It's gonna look amazing. Next, we have a pair of jeans from Levi's actually, and I had pretty much sworn off all Levi's jeans at one point because I've tried so many of them that everyone loves and they just don't look good on me. So I had just told myself, you're not gonna buy any more jeans from Levi's. They're just not the brand for you. But I saw these on the model in the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale catalog and they looked so good. So I decided to give them a try, and I actually like these better than any other Levi's jeans I have ever tried. They fit really nice. For some reason, the fit up here, like across my stomach and butt area, is really nice. It doesn't pull in a weird way. It doesn't give me like some bunching in the crotch area. I don't know, but these look really good, and they do have some distressing on both knees, which is kind of cool. I love the wash of these too. They're like a worn in light wash pair of jeans. I mean, Levi's really does such a good job at making a really classic looking pair of jeans. Next, we have a couple pair of satin pajamas. These are from Open Edit. I was so excited about them. I honestly thought that these would sell out, but they did not at all. I was most interested in this pattern, which is neon green. Like, it is so bright in person. And then you have the hot pink flowers over top. This is definitely more of like a spring and summer style, so you can wear it now, but it is just adorable. It is a little cropped shirt, but it's going to meet perfectly with the high-waisted pants, so you're not going to show any skin, but it still looks super cute and fun. This is like Like I said, a satin material, so it's gonna be really cool, easy to move in. I just love sleeping in satin personally. And then here are the matching pants. They are a wide leg design, super flowy, and you do have pockets, which is nice. Elastic at the top. I just love them so much. They do come in 5 other colors. And then the other pair is from the Nordstrom brand, actually. These are a newer style for them, I think, but they are so fun. So this is a little tank top, and it actually has the lace panel at the bottom. So they're kind of feminine, a little bit sexy, but not too much. They're still gonna be comfortable and like easy to wear. I love the taupe brown and the polka dot design over top. That is just so cute. The straps are adjustable on these. And then here are the little matching shorts. They don't look too short, which is always nice. I actually haven't tried these on yet, but I'm hopeful about these. You do have the matching lace panel, of course, and then you have elastic at the top. I did get a few pieces from the H&M line, which I really wasn't expecting because I can buy H&M at H&M. Like, I don't really need to get it during the anniversary sale, but I did like a couple of these pieces and thought they would look really nice styled with some of the other things I got. So I did pick up this little top. It's kind of like a cape design, and this one is just in a cream color. So you have like the shell underneath, which is just like a normal tank top, and then you have this piece that hangs over top that has like the cape look. So pretty. I love the way this one fits, and it is very affordable. And for today's video, I think I'm gonna throw it on with this little skirt that I got also from H&M. It's like a more fitted skirt. It just kind of like flares out at the bottom here. I really liked the mustard yellow. That is like such a rich jewel tone that always catches my eye for some reason. So I loved this. I will say it's not my favorite fit though. So I probably will end up returning this one and opting for some other skirt. I have a lot of like satin skirts that I love from Amazon. So I'll probably just do one of those, but it does have elastic at the waist. And like I said, I love this color. So maybe I can find something similar. The last piece from H&M is this little cropped sweater that kind of has a mock neck design. I do love this. I think it's great. I probably will keep it. It's kind of stretchy, really easy to wear, really easy to layer underneath things. But I do think this is going to be a piece that you're going to see at a lot of different retailers, especially more affordable retailers. So be on the lookout for that. But if it is still in stock, I definitely would recommend it. And I plan to style that little sweater with this pair of jeans from Pistola. These are a washed black straight leg pair of jeans. So they're going to be more of like a basic style, an everyday pair of jeans that you can throw on. They don't have a lot of stretch to them, so keep that in mind, but they are a high rise pair of jeans. So they're really flattering, simple pockets on the back, no distressing. Like I said, just super plain. And like I said, they are a slim straight style. So I think these are going to look great with any of your flats that you have to wear this fall or any like slim booties. Next, we have a denim jacket from Treasure and Bond. This is a cropped style and I love this, you guys. I love a good denim jacket. I am like the denim jacket connoisseur at this point. Like I have a million of them and each one is uniquely different, including this one. I love the big cargo pockets on the front, and like I said, the cropped length just makes it super wearable for me, in my opinion, with like high-waisted jeans. And the sleeves are actually kind of like a balloon style. So I love that as well. Just such a great, unique piece that's going to fit seamlessly into your closet. This is another piece that I actually tried on in my shop with me video that I did with my mom. This is from Open Edit, I believe. Yes. And it is just a ribbed short sleeve mock neck design shirt. This is another one that's going to be great for layering. I probably wouldn't wear this on its own, but it would look really great tucked into skirts or jeans with like a jacket thrown over top or a blazer. I just got this in black and I actually did size down to a small in this piece because it is so incredibly stretchy. We have a really affordable pair of jeans. These are from the brand Can, which I have never heard of, but I want to say all of their jeans are around like $50, so pretty affordable. And I really liked this style. It's just like a classic medium to light wash. It has a little bit of distressing, but nothing too crazy. And these do have a fold up cuffed hemline. And I did try out a few of these Spanx pieces included in the sale this year. They had this collection that was like a more sporty design with the white piping throughout. So here is the blue sweatshirt. I actually thought this was going to be the Air Essentials material that's like really soft, but it's not. It is more like, I don't know, it's cool to the touch, but it's still like a cotton feel kind of, I don't know, kind of an interesting fabric. I do like it for sure, but it's not like my favorite thing that I've ever purchased from Spanx. But anyways, here's the sweatshirt, just like a classic crew neck. I do believe this is like a full length sweatshirt. shirt, which is great. This also comes in black. And then here is the little matching skirt. So it is rather flowy, definitely looks like a classic tennis skirt almost in the front, but you do have that white piping on the sides. And then with this one, you have the bike shorts underneath with a pocket on the side. And I did also pick up the little dress that they came out with in the blue as well. It cinches you in really nicely at the waist. It actually has like this really thick elastic waistband on the inside, so it's going to like snatch you in and keep everything in place, which I love. And there are no shorts underneath this one, so it really is just a dress. And then up top you have a sleeveless half zip design. And they also came out with that exact same design in a full length jumpsuit, so I had to try that one as well. And they did come out with that exact same design in a full length jumpsuit, so you know I had to try that one as well. And I do really like this. It's a little bit long for me, and I'm not sure like how much I would actually wear this, so I probably will return this piece too, but it is so cute. Like, I love how sporty it looks. Again, like the black and white piping to me is just like really chic. This one does zip all the way down here in the middle, and then you do again have like a really thick elastic piece on the midsection here. And the very last thing I have in today's video is a coat. This is from Donna Karan, and it is so incredibly heavy, but I do unfortunately think I am going to return this coat. I didn't care for it once I put it on, mostly because the button here in the center, no matter what I did, like if I made one movement, it would come unbuttoned, and it drove me insane. So don't really care for that, especially for the price, but I do really want to find a nice long cream colored coat that has some sort of like gold hardware in the middle. So I'm on the hunt for that. I will let you guys know if I find anything. This one is kind of cool, I guess, because it almost looks like a wool material here, and then it has this extra layer of like a sweater material on the lapels here. So I did think that was kind of interesting, but overall for the price, I'm just not 100% pleased. So this is a return. And that is it, you guys. Nordstrom Anniversary Sale 2026 has come to an end. I really appreciate you guys supporting my channel and watching all of my videos this year. It means the world to me, and I'm happy to be able to do this and to be a helpful resource to you, hopefully. Let me know if you found anything in today's video that you're kind of picking up as a last minute purchase. I would be interested to know, and we can chat in the comment section. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I have so many new videos coming very soon that you're not gonna want to miss. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely day, and if you stick around, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!